After the interception, here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now it's Watson.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Second and 5.
To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Watson, he's going to move them around. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Watson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Goff.
That is caught.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now gone.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Watson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Watson.
That pass complete to Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Throw left side, complete. That's Hunt. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Again, it's Watson.
Another completion here to Hunt.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Escape. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Watson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Watson now to throw. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper as the first half is winding down.
And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
And they'll accept that penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his right.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Nothing is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
Third and long. It's Watson. They'll roll him out right. Here's a diving catch right side. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Watson off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Moore, the man in motion. And that flag accepted. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Goff. Flushed out right. Caught by Montgomery.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Goff looking to change the play.
2nd and 9 now.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route. Now 3rd down and 7. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
60 yards.
And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly. And
that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Back to throw. Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Cooper will come in motion right. Now a first down throw, Watson. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
No gain on the play there, second down. Cooper, the man in motion right. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Now Chubb running right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Back to throw, Goff.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here comes second down.
Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
They'll come up now on second down.
Goff.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Now Goff.
St. Brown on the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Goff now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yards on the punt there, and the Lions will take over.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that's caught by Williams. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, gone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Up the middle, it's Chubb.
And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Detroit. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Detroit Lions.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. In motion goes Raymond.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Goff now looks to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Here's Goff.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
St. Brown motioning left.
On 2nd and 10, Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
St. Brown motioning left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Williams, a man in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Garrett in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board, and a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Moore, the motion man.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
But just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Moore, the man in motion. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Moore, the motion man.
Watson on 1st down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Moore, the man in motion. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Watson changing to play.
The slot man in motion right. Here's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 2nd and 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Second down and 6 now. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Cooper will go in motion.
Now Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it, not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Off of play action, it's Watson rolling to his right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And Chubb will try the middle here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Faking the give. Now Watson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. From the 50, it's Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Cooper will come in motion right. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st and 10, Watson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. That one is caught by Hunt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Flush to his right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Moore, the man in motion. Here's Watson now on second down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Watson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right. And out of bounds right around the 20. Deshaun Watson so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Now 2nd and 5.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. That is caught. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Moore, the man in motion. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play.
And now it's blocked. The Browns have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams group, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, They gave great effort there, blocked the extra point, and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it. The Browns drive about to get started.
And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
To throw is Watson.
Another completion here to Hunt.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Escaping the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Watson.
Flushed out right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Hunt will try going up the middle, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now Watson going to change the look here. Now Watson.
And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A give. This is Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, They made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
Goff eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jackson on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Second and 10.
To throw is Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Jackson.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane.
81 yards.
And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a lot. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection led to the block.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away.
They're going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. It's caught by Aguilar. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Flowers going to go in motion right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2nd down and 8.
Again, it's Edwards. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now it's Jackson. And that nearly intercepted.
Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. An audible here to get a new look. Here's Berrios.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
2nd and 9.
They run once more with Edwards. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Tucker now out to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Right after the turnover to come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They go play action with Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Off the option, that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Gus Edwards
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. kick it away following the touchdown.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, that he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards.
And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
It's a run with Mostert.
And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Going right back to Kohler.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, two good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw, and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Waddle, the motion man right.
Here's White.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
Down to about the 22 here.
Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Achane.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On play action, here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. But no doubt that changes things. Instead of putting 3 more points on the board, they surrender 6 the other way, and they also surrender the lead.
My math's not that great, but that's a 9-point swing, likely to become 10 after they add the extra point. Tucker now to add the point after.
And the lead is up to 5. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Off play action, here's White. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. Big gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Achane gets it from the gun.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
This 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Now White with a 1st down throw.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
The play fake, now White.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. To throw, White. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
They'll run with Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. In motion, Hill.
Check 26, check 26. Time go, time go, time go. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Shoot, watch the shoot.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On the counter, it's Edwards.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
No, we changed it. Mike 51.
Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. In motion, the tight end. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Up the middle, Achane.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. In motion goes the tight end.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
And now an audible here into something else.
Check nickel. Check 31.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Two yards still to go. Third down now.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.